Welcome back to the Romance Dawn channel, Nakama. We're diving deep into the snow-capped tragedy that is Drum Island. When we watch the Straw Hat's journey here, we see Chopper's tragic past and Luffy's boundless compassion. But what if this frosty kingdom hides one of the greatest secrets in the One Piece world? Today, we're not just looking at the Sakura Kingdom, we're exploring a shocking theory. The Rockies of Drum Island are the remains of world trees, cut down by the world government, and they are directly connected to the Drums of Liberation. The frozen stumps of the ancient world look at the Drum Rockies. They are massive, uniquely shaped mountains, but according to the theory discussed by the last arc, their massive 15,000-foot altitude is incredibly revealing. This height is exactly half of what's often theorized for a sky island, suggesting these aren't mountains at all, but the stumps of ancient, giant trees. The idea is that these ancient trees were cut down, and the entire island was intentionally frozen afterwards. Why? Because the trees themselves are connected to the very fabric of inherited will and devil fruits. We have multiple examples showing that extreme cold suppresses the will of things, and the world government uses this mechanism. We first saw this with Aokiji, who froze Jaguar D. Saul to preserve his will, effectively stopping him in time so his memories and ideals could be protected. The world government's use of freezing is seen across the Grand Line. The lower levels of Impel Down are known as the Frozen Hell, designed to crush the spirits and desires of the strongest prisoners. Most recently, we saw the shocking discovery in the Void Castle, where Aimu keeps a freezer containing a frozen, massive straw hat, a relic and symbol of the will of D itself. Vegapunk's theory is that devil fruits are born from people's desires. If these giant Drum Island trees inherited the desires of the dead, they could have sprouted powerful devil fruits. The world government cut them down and froze the island specifically to suppress that will and prevent more devil fruits from growing. This arc is where the concepts of inherited will and the will of D were introduced, making the location itself feel profoundly significant. This brings us to the most significant discovery on this island, Chopper's devil fruit, and the man who was likely hunting it, Marshal D. Teach, Blackbeard. Blackbeard, the wielder of the Yami Yami no Mi, darkness, is the narrative foil to Luffy, the sun god Nika. That's because Blackbeard and Luffy's fruits are so similar in appearance. Blackbeard may believe his fruit is a twin of Luffy's, and that he needs to secure other similarly powerful will-bearing devil fruits, the Hito Hito no Mi models. Blackbeard went to Drum Island for a reason we were never explicitly told. The strongest theory? He went to secure Chopper's Hito Hito no Mi. Why is Chopper's fruit so important? It's one of the few devil fruits found in the wild, and the second most significant Hito Hito no Mi we've seen. Chopper's fruit is the Flyer Garrick mushroom model. This specific mushroom is connected to concepts of powerful, transdimensional experiences, and is even tied to real-life theories regarding human evolution. This suggests a profound, evolutionary power. Blackbeard likely couldn't find the fruit because the island's extreme cold, the same cold that suppresses the will of the cut trees, also suppressed the fruit's internal will, making it impossible for him to track down. Blackbeard's quest for other Hito Hito fruits continued at Impel Down, where he freed San Juan Wolf, who is theorized to be another Hito Hito no Mi user due to his ability to change his dimensions. This confirms Blackbeard's obsession with these specific fruits, making his visit to Drum Island a direct strike against a source of the very power that opposes his own. The two biggest mysteries of this arc, the Frozen Island and the Hito Hito no Mi, lead us to the biggest reveal in the series, the Drums of Liberation. In the Wano arc, we learn that Luffy's Gear 5 heartbeat mimics the rhythm of the mythical Drums of Liberation. Now, connect the dots. The island is called Drum Island. Is this just a coincidence, or is the island's name a direct, hidden reference to the legendary Drums of Liberation, the heartbeat of the warrior of liberation, Joy Boy? Drum Island is tied to Joy Boy and the will of D. The fact that the island itself is named after the very rhythm of freedom suggests that this land was once the home, or at least a crucial location, for the ancient kingdom. The mountains were giant trees, the source of devil fruits, and a crucial connection point for the will of D. I believe this is the world government's biggest cover-up in the first half of the Grand Line, silencing the drumbeat of freedom by freezing the island itself. What do you think, Nakama? Is Drum Island a monument to the world government's victory, a frozen grave for the will of D? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Romance Dawn for more deep dives.